Hello, manifestors. Questions and answers video number 7. But before, I just want to give you a little tour of my new website that's going to be up in just a matter of a couple of days now. So, this is what it's going to look like on the home page, and I want to show you, if you are interested in purchasing coaching, what you need to do. So you have two buttons, one here and one here, and they will lead you to the same page. So if you click here, for example, coaching with Sylviane, you'll get to this page where you can choose email coaching, one-on-one coaching, or if you want a custom meditation video made for you, or if you want to contact me. So let's say I pick email coaching, you'll click on email coaching, and you'll get to this page. So it's going to explain to you how it works, and then you have your packages. All you have to do is click on add to cart and purchase the package that you want, and obviously I'll be notified right away. So now if you go back to the coaching with Sylviane tab and you want one-on-one coaching, you click on one-on-one coaching, and here same thing, you have a little explanation of what I do with my packages, and here you have all the packages available, and you click on the one that you want. And same thing, you'll be sent to the paying page and you'll be set to go. And of course, if you want to contact me before to ask me any question, you can do that. And then let's say you want a meditation video package, you click on that, and you'll see my video meditation packages. Same thing, you click on what you want and you'll be set to go. Then you have the testimonials here. I'm going to add more to it. For now, I put some of them, some cool testimonials here. The About Me page, where I talk about very shortly. I'm not saying a whole lot about my story, how Neville Gollard's teaching changed my life, but very briefly, really. And here, this is the blog tab, which has nothing for now, but I'm going to, guess what, put the article that I put in the form of PDF in my group that many people can't read because they can't read PDF for some reason. Well, you'll be able to access them here, and I will post them every week on the group. And if you are on my homepage, if you scroll all the way down, you'll be able to subscribe for my free email list. So you can just put your first name and email address and you'll be receiving my weekly newsletter. And that's going to be important because that's where I'm going to offer any deal that I want to offer and announce stuff that needs to be announced. For example, eventually I'll be creating a course, and guess who is going to benefit from the course first? Well, people who are in my newsletter. So I suggest that you do that. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the little tour, and very soon you'll be able to do your very own tour if you want. Okay, question number 1. We are going to tackle something that seems a little bit complicated, but it really isn't. So here I have someone who sent me a little paragraph from one of Neville Gollard's book, and I don't even remember which one, but I know that indeed this is from Neville Goddard, and then she asked a question in regards to that paragraph. So the paragraph says this: the subconscious mind transmits ideas from mind to mind through telepathy. Your unexpressed convictions of others are transmitted to them without their conscious knowledge or consent, and if consciously accepted by them, will influence their behavior. The only ideas they subconsciously reject are your ideas of them which they could not wish to be true of anyone. Whatever they could wish for others can be believed of them, and by the law of beliefs which governs subjective reasoning, they are compelled to subjectively accept and therefore objectively express accordingly. So here she's asking the question in regards to this paragraph. My question is, suppose my ASP had an earlier bad marriage, and every time we spoke, he said he made a mistake and only proposed to his ex-wife while he was drunk, and it was a mistake, and says he supposedly thinks marriage is a mistake for everyone. Does that mean he can subconsciously reject my idea? I don't want to mess with my manifestation, so I have chosen my words carefully, but I would like more insight into what Neville is trying to say. So here, first thing we need to realize here is that basically, whether we know it or not, our thoughts are telepathically transmitted from one person to the other. Okay? And that is true regardless of if it's a specific person or whatever. This is why we keep on telling people that once you work on yourself, it affects everybody around you, even if they are miles and miles and miles away from you, because telepathically, what you think about yourself, what you think about the world, and what you think about others, this is telepathically imprinted into other people's mind automatically. And this is because we are all one and we are not separated. The idea of separation is a false idea, just like linear time, for example. There are things that don't really exist at all, but that we believe in and we harden into fact, so to speak, because we believe in them so much. So, first of all, Neville Goddard says that. Then he says that someone can reject something that you're trying to send on to them. And I think that what he means here, and I've heard that before as well, I'm not the only one who interpret this way. It's, for example, people will believe that they are cursed by others. And I have my other question, interestingly, is about that. When you believe you are being cursed, what is a curse anyway, right? Is the nasty intention that someone wants to create in their mind and then they want to send them to you. Well, that, my dear, according to what Neville says here, you have the right to reject that idea. So I believe that, yes, if your intention is to control someone or to wish them harm or even to manipulate them, yes, that can be rejected by the other person subconsciously. That's why when you want to manifest even a specific person, you cannot do it in a manipulative way. But can you manifest a specific person? Yes, we see that every day. Go browse groups, browse the web, and you'll see tons and tons and tons of experiences, happy experiences, success stories, where people have manifested their specific person, such as myself. So as long as you are manifesting a specific person for the good of everyone, okay, basically that's what the rule is. It has to be good for everyone, for you as much as for them. As long as there is no evil thought, that you want to manipulate that person, whatever you think about yourself and about that person is going to be sent to them subconsciously and telepathically. I think that's what Neville Goddard means here. But if you start thinking, okay, I want my specific person, but I know that subconsciously he can reject me, well, that alone, it's a belief, and that's going to happen. Subconsciously, your person is going to reject you. So always be careful of your intentions. Always make sure your intentions are good. And also, don't create some rules for yourself that will prevent you to get what you want. Okay? Just assume that you want good for everyone. Just be sure that you want good for everyone. And forget about the rest. Yes, you can manifest your specific person And what Neville Goddard says here doesn't mean that you can't, because we have thousands of stories, successful stories that prove that you can. So don't put it in your mind that, well, maybe I won't be able to manifest my specific person because they can reject me. As long as you're not doing anything wrong with your thought, as long as you don't wish evil on the person, there is no reason why they would reject good thoughts about being happy with you. And most of the time, you know that you are the person that they want, because when you read those success stories, you can see that the person never wanted to leave them. The person always wanted to be with them. The only reason why they left, it's because of the negative thinking that was happening in you. Therefore, your specific person left. But once you fix that with your thoughts, there is no reason why you cannot manifest your specific person. And what Neville Goddard says here doesn't mean that you can't. It just explains basically that when you wish evil on someone, they can reject you. And to conclude the answer to this question, look at my own story. I manifested a man that was married. So some people may be thinking, that was not a good thought, right? To manifest a man that was already married. Well, guess what? It was. Because I transformed the life of my specific person in the best way possible. I saved him from a miserable marriage that he was in, and everything about him transformed in a good way, in a positive way, because of me manifesting him. So you see that as long as your intentions are good, there is no limit to what you can do. The only time the person could refuse your thoughts, it's only if you have bad intentions towards them. So I hope this is clear now. Question number 2, and we are going to do only 2 questions today because this video is already very long. Could our manifestation be blocked by evil forces working against us? I have been manifesting beautiful things, but negative things are showing up instead. For example, when I am manifesting positive comments, I receive negative comments. Okay, I think this question goes very well just after the first question we had, because we discussed the fact that if there is anything such as evil forces, they're nothing more than evil thoughts in some people's mind, and you can reject them. How is the best way to reject any evil thoughts that anyone could have against you? Is by refusing it. How do you refuse an evil thought? Well, by not believing that it can affect you in any way, shape, or form. You see, I'm not afraid of anyone's evil thoughts against me because, first of all, I don't create enemies. Okay? That's another thing. If you believe that some people would be mean enough to send you evil forces or evil forces against you, it means that you have enemies. I mean, frankly, what have you done and who are you that you can manifest such enemies against you? Think about it. Stop thinking that whether or not you're right in thinking that, stop thinking that you can even have such enemies on this planet against you. So that's the first thought you need to change. Why would you have such enemies to the point that they would send you evil thoughts that would destroy your life? Okay? So that alone is a very, very negative thought. Second of all, you know that you have the power to reject such evil thoughts if they exist by knowing that they don't affect you. And once you have the belief that no one can affect you with their bad thoughts, that's what is going to happen for you. Nobody will ever be able to affect you in a negative way with their negative thoughts. Now, she specifies that when she manifests positive comments, she also receives negative comments. And this is probably a specific belief that she has, and she doesn't realize it. Well, I manifest good comments, but I can also manifest negative comments. the more you are going to pay attention to the negative comments, the more you are going to manifest them. I notice some channels, for example, where people talk about, sometimes they mention those comments on their videos, negative comments. Well, they tend to manifest more of them. Why? Because they are focusing even for a few seconds on negative comments that they may get under their YouTube videos. Guess what? I do not ever focus on any negative comments under my videos. And guess what? I've never seen one. Maybe I do have some. I don't know, because the thing is, I never see them. Therefore, my focus is completely elsewhere. Therefore, either I don't manifest them or I don't see them, which is both perfectly fine for me. So you see, anything that you manifest on, even the fact that you mention negative comments, that alone will manifest more negative comments. So stop focusing on any negative comments that you have. And if you have some and you see them, revise them. Revise the comment into a positive comment. All right. So I hope the answers to these two long questions, which required long answers, were helpful to you. And please subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Share the video, comment, and give me a thumbs up. That helps the algorithm of this video and of the whole channel. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.